Should I sell my property first and then buy? Or should I buy my property first and then sell? It really is the chicken and the egg scenario. My advice is always the same with owners. 95% of the time you need to sell your property first before you go and buy it. And the reason is this: control. If you buy your property first and you don't actually know what price you've agreed in terms of what you're going to be selling, so you end up making a very emotional purchase and you leave yourself with a lack of control. And I see this time and time again with sellers making the wrong decisions. Put your property on the market, relax. See what price you get for your property and what offers you're getting in before you start going shopping. Until you've got your money in your bank account, you don't know how much you can spend. I'm going to tell you a story on this and it will explain it a little bit further. I had a friend of mine who came to me who said, should I sell my property first and then buy it? Or should I buy my property first and then put my property on the market? And I said, no, don't get emotionally attached. Don't go out and do any viewings yet. Once you've got a good buyer and you've given it a couple of weeks where they've got their survey, their mortgage locked in, everything is going down the route of selling your property well, you can then go shopping and buy it. And the reason is this: you're more in control that way. Any first time buyer or any buyer, if they love your property, will wait. They'll wait a week to even a couple of months. He did this. He decided to agree an asking price offer on the property that he was buying before even getting his property on the market. And what happened was this: we got his property on the market. It was at an asking price. We didn't quite get the asking price. We got £20,000 less than the asking price. Then he was left in a bit of a predicament. He was getting desperate when he was selling his property, and that's why he agreed less money, because the person that he bought the property off and the person he'd made a gentleman's agreement with and shaken their hand and agreed an asking price offer on had been putting pressure on him to sell his property, which then put pressure on us. So we started getting people through the door. Transpired the person who agreed the purchase on his sale offered £20,000 less. So what actually happened was an awkward situation where we had to renegotiate his forward purchase and try and get money off of the one he bought. He was a nervous wreck, but this is the reason why you should be in control. You should put your property on first. You should test the waters, test the market, see what response you get. Know how much money you've got to play with before you start going shopping, and don't do it the other way around. Don't go shopping first and then start playing catch up the other end. You are not in control.